Before we get into the third episode of VeggieTales review, I need to, I need to tell you something from my sponsor, which is, this Discord server that I have, this VeggieTales Discord server I have. Go to there and you can post VeggieTales, memes for me to review in episode 6 of VeggieTales review, which after every 5 episodes I react to, after every 5 VeggieTales episodes I react to, I will be doing one episode where I'm just looking at VeggieTales memes, VeggieTales stuff, not episodes, just VeggieTales stuff really. And you can if you want me, you can post memes all over the VeggieTales Discord. Link is in the description below. I believe it's called only big idea fans can join the server. I think that's what it's called. But I think I can rename this VeggieTales server. Yeah, I'm probably just gonna rename it. Anyway, let's get into the video. Anyway. Okay, everyone, for today's episode, we're going to be reviewing and reacting to Are You My Neighbor? Third VeggieTales episode. Also the third one of 2 stories, and the second one with the soy scientist. As long as the layer comes back. It comes back. And I don't think this one's my favorite, but yeah, it comes back. So this one actually is more about being helpful, helping your neighbor, stuff like that. It's kind of I'm not sure why, but the first 3 episodes, first 3 VeggieTales episodes, they start with a question. Their titles are a question. Not sure why, especially the first 2 being an exclamation point, question mark, exclamation point, question mark, exclamation point, whatever. That's how they're called. That's what those VeggieTales episodes are called. I didn't come up with it. Big idea did. So yeah, this has 2 stories. It also has a silly song. The second one, an instant classic actually. And yeah, I guess so. Let's jump right into it. And as always, the link to the full reaction of Are You My Neighbor will be linked in the description below. It should probably be the first link or something. Okay.
I bet you're wondering why Larry has a shoe on his head.
Well,
why do I have a shoe on?
Well, he is Larry, so you can kind of expect this from him. You can kind of expect Larry to put a shoe on his head. He's Larry the Cucumber, so probably for a silly song. You could do this for a silly song.
My head. You see, I'm about to tell Latasha the story of Flipper Lou. And in that story, you, Larry, have a shoe on your head. Oh, it's all so clear now.
Which makes sense. I don't know why.
Okay.
It somehow makes sense. I don't know. Here it goes. That's the one way to introduce it. Also, this is this story, the story of Flipper Lou, is kind of it's almost like Dr. Seuss in some way, because they rhyme, but it's also loosely based on a Bible story called The Good Samaritan, and you should actually look that up. It's probably one you should actually read that in the Bible. I think it's one of Jesus's parables, so it's one of my favorite parables in the story in the Bible actually. Other than Prodigal Son, but I don't know. Anyway, let's go back.
The town to the west that thought it was best bore the name Flipper-Loo, where the women and men since 1710 have worn on their heads one large shoe. Now in town number 2, one big shoe wouldn't do, so the people of Liberty Lot would look down and bellow at shoe-headed fellows and place on their own heads.
Mine's really more like a kettle.
Also, the first time we ever get to meet Laura and Lenny, and then we kind of forget about, the Carrot family.
I seem to have fallen. I think that was just their idea of
But now that you're here,
making
well,
it less,
I
you
guess
know,
oh dear,
bloody
said
or
the
something.
observing the shoe. Fellow,
It's a shoe.
he's very
You
intrusive.
just noticed the shoe anyway.
Young man,
Just
I
the
have
shoe.
noticed your dial situation, and
Noticed
please
the
rest
shoe.
assured that I share your frustration. But how can I put this? What can I say? Maybe you'll understand better this way.
You know, this is kind of a catchy song. It is kind of a jerk. It does make Archibald kind of a jerk. In a little bit.
Busy, dreadfully busy. You've no idea what we have to do. Busy, shockingly busy. Much too busy for you. 'Cause we're busy,
I just now noticed in the background of the song, and this is the first time I noticed, you can hear like busy, like in the background. Like, I guess it's just because I'm watching this while wearing headphones for the very first time. That's probably why. Oh, but I can't.
But wait, someone else
Junior
on the
again.
road overhead. Would they help a friend beaten up, left for dead? Oh, look, on his head, not a shoe but a pot.
This
Why,
guy's
this
a
little guy
Joe
was
Biden
from
supporter.
Jimmy Light.
Why, this little guy's
Lydian,
not a Trump supporter.
the boy with the pot saw our friend with the shoe.
Oh, look!
He exclaimed.
What? I had my
They
pot.
think we're garbage. They fill this with shoes.
It would be funny if
Why should I?
instead of wearing, like, you know, shoes and pots, like one of them is a Trump supporter, one they're just Trump supporters and Biden supporters or something. It would be hilarious. And it will be more accurate too. Like, it'll predict the future.
I care if he's beaten and bruised.
FBI, open up.
The little embarrassment.
FBI, open up.
You saved this fellow?
You're wearing a pot, not a shoe.
I don't understand. Tell me, why did you do it?
Instead, they
Not
found
one.
flowers and candy to nibble. I bet
And how do they get down? Like, it's a steep slope. I'm technically let's see it. What about these other ones? Do they have cities too? What about these ones? See, I told ya. Silly Songs of Larry's back. And this time,
And now it's time to
he's asking where a hairbrush is.
But I gave it to the beach, 'cause he's got hair.
Stop ruining his day.
Oh, my hairbrush.
You could have hair in other places, though.
Having heard his lament, the beach enters the scene. Himself in a towel.
I don't know why the peach has hair, though.
Embarrassed at the sight of,
I don't know why.
but recognizing Larry's generosity, the beach is thankful. Thanks for
This is one of the rarest VeggieTales characters, though,
has been done.
that we ever see. The peach.
It's the scene. Larry smiles, but still feels
We, even in the old ones, like, we rarely see him. Rarely see him.
Rub my hairbrush. Take care. Oh, my hairbrush. Take care, don't dare not care, take care, nice hair, no care, take care, take care. Of my hairbrush.
Bravo.
Who are you?
I'm Bob. I'm a tomato, and I need your help.
Whoa, deja vu.
Yeah, you're telling me. What is up with Bob and Larry breaking into Junior's house without even asking? Like, and then, like, I don't know. It's kind of weird. It's kind of creepy and weird at the same time, but, you know, who cares? It's VeggieTales. That's probably going to be what do you call it? Catchphrase from now on.
Ship, the USS Apple
Can we talk
Blossom
about-
is in grave
can we-
danger.
Oh, really? Tell me more.
Oh, come on.
In just
There
8
you go.
minutes,
Can we just talk about how Bob's mask is only covering his eyes and nose and not his mouth? If anything, like, it should cover up the entire tomato. The entire tomato. It should. Because Bob is pretty much just a head.
the ship and
I think my helmet's on
Yeah, it is. No, you don't think you know. How can you guess that it's backwards? Told ya.
Hey, who are those guys?
Oh, never mind them. They're the new guys.
What's that? What was Scooter standing on? Sitting there.
Well, maybe they
Yeah,
have
they
some
really new
ideas.
guys.
What? Not the new guys.
I'm Jimmy Gord. I'm Jerry Gord. We're the new guys.
So, why do you sing all the time?
Why don't you?
'Cause it's weird. I mean, different.
The Muffin Man, the Muffin Man, the Muffin Man. Do you know the Muffin Man? He lives on Drury Lane.
Hopefully all the singing doesn't get me
I bet I could eat all his
copyright
muffins.
striked.
Well, I bet I could eat all his muffins in his house. Yeah. Hey, look, some kind of a planet or something. Hey, maybe that's where the Muffin Man lives. Oh no, Jerry, he lives on Drury Lane.
Could Drury Lane on that be on that planet though?
Hey, what is this stuff? It's popcorn.
Let's eat it.
Only 10 seconds left. I sure hope those gourds were hungry. 5, 4, 3,
Three,
2,
two,
1. Incoming!
Why do we have a timer for when the asteroid
Not for me,
hits?
thanks. I'm full.
Or meteor?
Excuse me. Well, I got
Never-
a little bit hungry, so I was just snacking on the sun table when I saw this.
Snacking on the sun table, yeah. That's what I do when I'm hungry.
Something.
Plug it in!
Just snack on, my light bulb. Something, whatever.
Why didn't I think that? You guys are something else.
You know,
That's what
that reminds me of a song.
That's what vegetables have to eat, is, in the world where everyone is a vegetable. So don't blame them. That's what vegans have to eat in the world where everyone is a vegetable. I can be your friend. Be your friend. Mama, let me be your friend.
Really? That was quick.
Okay. He just looks like he's just kind of like
My monster shot
leaning on
Tries
the
to put some
bed.
all over us. Fernando could maybe blast it with his
Like
X-ray
this.
eyes.
Well, I don't think Fernando could do.
Yeah, I gotta work out about this part.
What? What is it now?
Well, Lieutenant Larry here dropped our map right out of a spaceship.
Sorry.
And, we were wondering if you could just give us directions to the freeway. I think we can make it from there.
Out the window, down the street, left at Mr. Slushy.
Great. Thanks. We're over here by QWERTY to talk about what
Why
we
can't we
learned
stop?
today.
It's all what we learn, our lives to go, our lives to live. God has a lot to say.
As I was saying,
See, we know
It's magic that it just comes back.
is for every man.
Oh, his face though. It's hilarious.
in the story of Flibberaloo, we learned that loving your neighbor
Must have been-
means helping
Bob's face is probably what Thanos had when, when Avengers Endgame happened.
people, even when
To
we
be
don't really
returned.
feel like it.
When the
In space,
Avengers
we
returned.
learned that loving your neighbor means we can be friends with everybody.
Yep, even kids who
Try
are
to get
really
ready with
different than us.
We might even learn from them too.
Let's see if QWERTY has a verse for us today. Love your neighbor as yourself. Leviticus 19:18. Now that means we should treat others just as nicely as we want to be treated.
Oh, look at the time.
Well, that's all for now.
Do they
Until
even have a
next time,
clock
remember,
there?
God made you special, and He loves you very much. Bye!
Bye.
So that was Are You My Neighbor? I gotta say, I like the It's not my favorite episode out of the 3 watched so far. My favorite one is probably The Grapes of Wrath, or God Wants Me to Forgive Them. That one. So, but this one did have at least one really good song. I never really liked the Hairbrush song. I'm not sure why a lot of people like it, but I don't know. It just, I guess I got bored of it. I've heard it's such a popular, silly song. So yeah. My favorite song in this one is "I Can Be Your Friend," because that one was actually the best song to close on, and the best song to put in the credits anyway. And so yeah, I think that is going to be, I don't know. I think that might be it for this. If we I hope you guys learned a valuable lesson, and while watching these, I hope you learned a lesson to try to give you a little big kiss. Love your neighbor as yourself, and as what Bob and Larry like to say, God made you special, and He loves you very much. Bye.